So I was muted. Hey, Blue, how's it going? Mhm. Yep. Welcome to the show. Must give it some time for people to prepare and come in. Have my little list over on the side. Have my bingo thing over on the side. Have nominees over on the side. Have predictions from other sites and stuff over on the side. This is my first ever full just chatting. Just chatting? Just chatting stream. That's only just chatting. Only just chatting. Yeah, that. I was waiting a little bit though for people to come in. Or people for me to start calling people. Oh. Yep, I'm moving up in the streamer world. I know, right? I could be one of those just chatting people that has like 2,000 between people coming. Just chatting for you, just listening for your wonderful voice for us. Who are you talking about? It ain't me. I don't have a good voice. I have an entertaining voice, but I don't have a good voice, in my opinion. But it's okay. With that said, a relaxing voice. Oh, well, thank you. Huh. I could be the new Vine Sauce. Vinny from Vine Sauce, whatever. The guy who's like, he's the he's like the definition of what I think of like the like you put him on and then it's like you can just watch him play anything, but don't even like no cam, no PNG, no VTuber, and he's just like talks and just plays games and like his streams are honestly really nice to have on like really late at night or some shit because of that. If I'm that way for other people, that's a high compliment. So thank you. But also, how are you? How's your days been going? I forgot to open up touch on my phone. You woke up ready and woke up ready and happy for the day, and it's still looking up. That's good. That's right. Despite Cupid wanting to beat you. Well, wait for what? Did I miss something? You got him his Christmas gift, and he was wilding. Oh, it's like a good type. Okay. You have so many emotions going at the same time now. If you can't choose to be stressed, angry, relieved. Well, I hope you're able to focus on the relieved part. That's like the good one. You heard adult stuff. Why do banks have to have so many numbers for you to remember? Yeah, that I do know. It's having to make sure everything's good. Uh, the one thing I'm also afraid of, it's the T word, the adult T word. Uh, the taxes. Uh, thing, which I'm good with taxes. It's just I'm not. When I became affiliate, I was like, shit. Now I have to worry about that. And I spent. I don't know. You guys know this, but I spent when I found out that I was going to probably become affiliate like the day before that. If I made the announcement, I was like, I spent up until like I don't know, until like almost 1 a.m. It's like 12 a.m., maybe 1 a.m. getting ready by how can I put this? Looking up as much tax information as I can about streaming and like Twitch and stuff. Like if you have no income and all of yours goes to your mom, well, that's good. You don't worry about that type of stuff. But yeah, mine is yeah, because I had to decide whether or not I had to consider this to be a hobby or a profession, and I consider this to be a hobby at the moment. Because luckily in our streamer friend group that you've all seen, uh, I'm of a rare privilege of having a normal, stable job to keep me going, which I will never not be. Well, let's just say I don't like my job, but I'll never not be thankful for the fact that I don't have to do this full time at this current time. Because streaming full time seems like a very stressful thing from what I've seen of other people doing it. And leave it you lose over when you get your first job. Yeah, it depends on where you are. It can be easy. If you get like a non-gig job, they literally just send you like what's it called, the W-2, and then you just put that into probably hopefully not TurboTax because TurboTax is not great, even though I've been using it. Use it, put it into something, and then they can just literally just pops everything in. You just set it to pull money out of your own Twitch account whenever you want instead of putting it monthly when you meet the payout. Uh, huh. I will keep that in mind. All right, you're barely live. All right, I'm gonna call you. Sup? Are you okay? Okay. Oh wait, they couldn't hear you, and I just realized I was talking to myself. It didn't sound like I was talking to myself.
You're going
Uh,
crazy, Winston. There's a virus in your head, and it's Dave is on me.
I was gonna say, oh, you're the one with the virus.
Well, listen, all right. Yeah, actually, it is a virus. It's not bacterial. Fuck.
Getting the con special.
Yeah, I'm getting that con
Yeah,
crud.
yeah. I mentioned to Eros. I was like, I think we're gonna have to move this because he got the Rona, and Eros is like, no, not the Rona.
I mean, it's that I will pull back a little bit. That might still be up in the air. It's
Mhm.
literally just dependent on if I'm not dying tomorrow because I took my temperature today and it was 99.4. So
Oh no, I meant for like the lethal company.
I know, yeah, for
Yeah,
yeah, for tomorrow,
yeah. What tomorrow's Game Awards?
yeah, and also lethal.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no, that was a secondary after.
no,
Yeah, I
that's
mean we could.
see, yeah.
You wanted to push that an hour after? Yeah, I mean honestly we could.
I was gonna push it until next week so that you don't have to worry about give you time to think. I don't have anything on Wednesday anyhow next week.
I think I do because I think I'm gonna do the new Destiny dungeon. Uh,
I thought you didn't like Bungie anymore.
I don't like Bungie, but my friends want me to do the dungeon, so I'm gonna do the dungeon.
I'll keep that in mind every time. Be like, why are you still playing Overwatch?
Exactly. Yeah. The like I'm not I'm never giving another cent to these companies, and the only reason and the only way I'm playing them is if my friends want to play them too. I'm
Mhm.
never going to be launching those games by myself. Um,
That's fair.
but yeah, especially what I said before, having that to pull out money from your Twitch account, it that helps a lot with organizing like income and everything. Because instead of having to
Mhm.
go through the entire list that they send you or that they have in your payout section, you can just have like a smaller list and also be able to specifically look for it in your banking history.
I think I'll do that instead because that means I can just pull out like whenever. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how that sounded. Uh,
Hey yo, what the fuck?
yo, yeah. Oh yeah, Dad, you did your ADHD assessment this week, and one of the tests says that you get you to repeat a sequence back in numbers and cried. Oh geez, depends on how long the numbers are for me. If it's like, like the first like 10 digits of pi, I'm like fuck that.
Oh,
I
dude,
can only do like
3.14159654. I memorized that when I was in middle school because I was autistic.
I can't do that. I can do the first two after. I can do 3.14.
3.14159265 I got bored
No.
in math class. Dude, I was the autistic kid that got it literally in trouble. I got detention because I read books in class because I finished the classwork and I was bored. So I pulled out a book and started reading, and my teachers got mad because they thought like, "Oh, if you have free time in my class, then clearly I'm not giving you enough work." And then
What?
hated reading from that point on. They ruined me.
You haven't read a book since.
Dude, fucking I had there was I think it was either 7th or 8th grade. I had a book assignment for my English class that I completely forgot about. My English class was like the second to last class of the day. I read a 400-page book through the entire beginning of the day, wrote an essay on it in a fucking notebook. Like it was supposed to be typed and printed out, but I just made the excuse of like, oh, my computer wasn't working or oh, my printer wasn't working, whatever.
Mhm.
So I wrote a fucking 400 book assignment, like a 3-4 page essay on a book, like front to back papers in like 4 hours, and I was like
But
finishing the last sentence when she was walking around to collect it, and I got a fucking A
oh
minus on that essay.
oh that's nice. Let's go.
Let's go.
I've had moments before where I finished homework. I'm like I in class like right before they come to pick it up. I'm just like, ooh, oh, jeez. I think it happened more in college and high school, but still.
Yeah. And then those shitty ass teachers. It was specifically my math teacher because I was really good at math when I was younger, so I just finished all the work super quick. And I was like, "I'll read a book." And then they were like, "You should not be reading books in my class. Clearly you're not paying enough attention." It's like, "But it's done. But it's done and it's
Wait,
done right." And they were like, "Well, I guess I have to make another worksheet for you." It's like, "Don't do that. You
wait, Dad.
bitch."
If you solve a four numbers go up one and then you can't do it anymore until you can't do it anymore. Wow. Ugh. Got to almost six. Ugh. Yeah, memory games. Like for me, honestly, like pattern recognition. The worst test is because the test after is to repeat them backwards. Oh,
Wait, wait, hold on, Dad. I'm sorry if this sounds a little bit laughy, but they start you at 4 and you almost got to 6. Does that mean you completed one turn of it? Because that's a fucking mood. Just going into that like
mm,
so confidently and just my brain just shuts down. Anytime I have to remember numbers, like when we were playing Lethal Company on Monday, like remembering which doors tell you to open, I had to be like, it's okay, it's X6. Can you open? And then I would turn around and then talking to the walkie-talkie and be like, "Can you open?" And then I had to turn back around to recheck it because I forgot the second I turned around.
I just say it out loud multiple times. So if someone told me like a door, it'd be like, oh, it'd be door six or like F9, right?
Mhm.
I'd be like, oh, D6, I'd be like D6, 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 D6,
I
and just repeat
mean,
it over times. Yeah, And
technically, we shouldn't have to tell you because you can see the numbers and such in the cameras.
I didn't know that. I don't think we had. I don't. The first time we were doing it, like I didn't know that you can how to switch the monitor to that.
Yeah, that blew my mind that you were just like, so if it like defaulted on you while you were in there, what did you do?
I just tried to remember, and I remembered it. I
like
decided to.
like the man in the chair bit is super important because you can see monsters around us. You could see what like
Oh,
scraps
so what I
that we
would
can get.
do, you could switch it, but like I would switch it from the terminal and not switch it from the button.
I didn't even know
So
you
I
could
type in
switch it from the
legitimately
terminal.
switch. Yeah, in the terminal there's commands for it, so you can literally be like switch slash switch alpha anarchy or slash switch uh uh lad hanabi, and it'll be switch automatically to that person instead of pressing the button on the terminal itself.
Oh my god. I
I know, and I
didn't
kept on doing that, and then you guys came over, and you're like, "Oh yeah, you can press the button over here," and I was like, "What?"
I was like, What was it? It was like I was switching between them, and you're like, "Wait, how are you doing that?" I'm like, "You press the button."
Yeah.
And you're like, "There's a
And I was
button."
like,
I was
what
like,
the
"Yes."
fuck?
Did you seriously never like look
No.
at the buttons that were on the side of the monitor? The top one switches and the bottom one turns it off.
No, I didn't.
That's fucking hilarious.
This game's been out for like in like the zeitgeist for like 2 weeks.
It's like well,
And I
yeah.
didn't watch any gameplay of it until I was like, maybe I should play this game. And then yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna Google right now. Actually, I need to figure out what the fuck the radar booster does.
I mean, it's something that also before we make it to because he
Uh,
would show me something that he's literally watching right now. But I was like, prep. And I'm like, I like these rules for what we're about to do.
oh. Oh, it's literally just a map marker. Oh, so you can like bring it in and put it at the exit, and then just go on in, and then you can figure it, and then you can like find where the exit is if you get lost inside. It's literally just a map marker. That's really cool.
There we go. Do you see my screen share?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna move this over to
Oh, if you do, you want to still do that tonight? What time are you thinking?
what?
Because you pushed the start of this Lethal Company. Because you pushed the start of this an hour back.
Nah, I'm gonna just do this.
Okay.
Because I have to like segue and stuff.
Oh.
And also because I know you and like you're not gonna be able to not get like more sick if we play that game.
Seg this way. Anyway.
Browser audio. Uh, turn off my thing. I'm not gonna formally start until when we get in, but or at least not go too far. But in the meantime, I'm showing off the the rules that
Adam,
they had.
you can get them on
Let me know if you can hear.
youtube.com/kindfunnygames.
Okay.
Wait, you can hear?
I can. Yeah.
You can also get it as a podcast by
So,
announcement predictions. Last year, we started something new where the homies over at Co-op 64 have created a system they call the 3 L's, where each person brings 3 predictions: a lock, a lengthy, and a long shot. A lock is what it's going. That is a long shot.
You know what I just realized?
What is going to hit for how?
Go to the small player again. Just you can see like behind the player, it has like the colors that are on screen to like give it like a glow effect. Like at the top, you could see the orange of the image.
oh yeah, I have that. It's theater. It's not a theater. It's like ambient mode or something. Yeah, right here.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's part of like an extension that I have or if it's just part
I
of
mean,
the thing itself. But yeah.
I mean, that would be great if I ever watched a YouTube video not in full screen, but you know.
Because some numbers look like they add a certain pronunciation to a word, not like the elite speak, but 6 sounds like X, so MX would be max. Oh, okay. But hearing the whole numbers differently, well, they might just be anything. Yeah, it works for some people. It's how you determine it, anything in terms of recognition.
Yeah.
Pattern recognition.
How long it's going to hit, and when in the showcase it will hit. The lengthy is the classic kind of funny prediction that has multiple different caveats. Like, this game is shown, this is the main character, and it gets a release date. A long shot is a Hail Mary prediction that would make you throw a hat at a beer and ruin a computer. Also known as
So
the Get Hype.
we can't technically do lengthy because I don't have enough room in a bingo space to do a long, lengthy thing. However, we can do lock and long.
I'm gonna put in my own long shot right now. Silk Song is shown. Silk Song is shown. I'll have that as just a base long shot. But also personally, I don't think a date will be shown for it. I think there will be some kind of teaser for it, but I don't think a date will be shown.
Okay. What I'm doing also is that I'm gonna like have it just like who made what predictions also. So honestly I should have made a point thing of being like honestly like whoever wins gets subs. On one of the bingo cards, which honestly I can't do now, so maybe I'll do that.
Maybe.
just be like, just yeah, to send me your DM of whatever you have of that thing, right? And I'll give you a sub,
Yeah.
right? Uh, and there's not enough people who follow me that I don't have to worry about paying too many subs. So, but so what I can do though is have this, and then also I'll probably be doing whoever has the most amount of like guesses, maybe something, I don't know. But it's just like just kind of like that knowledge of just like, hey, this many of your guesses that you guessed would be on the bingo card or correct,
Yeah.
you know. Uh, but yeah, so what I have it divided up into is awards, reveals, and miscellaneous. Okay, so like awards is like, obviously like, oh, this will win best game, this will win best like, RPG. This will win. I'm gonna do the big ones. I'm not gonna do something like strategy because like I don't play strategy games. And unless you have a better, like, really good knowledge, I highly doubt between you and me, and well, anyone who may come into here has like good enough of knowledge to make that call.
Yeah.
Uh, and the same thing. Also, the important thing is, which I think I've doing this before. I'm not sure. Everything, especially for awards, reveals is like very like a very objective type of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like, so it could be like things that we want to be revealed, but things that also could they're more likely to be revealed. But like awards are very subjective, right?
Yeah.
So how we're gonna do it, because there's multiple of us, I don't want to have us arguing for days upon end, is not what we think should win, but what we think will win.
Yeah.
So like for example, let's go over this. All right, Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Right. I don't necessarily think it should win, but I do think it will win.
I think that it should win, and I think that it will win. And if it doesn't win, a lot of people are going to be mad in the Game Awards. It's rigged.
I mean, it's already having that situation with the Dave the Diver shit. So
Yeah. I mean, that's that's the only reason that I did not vote for Dave the Diver. It's like, this isn't an indie game. Why was it nominated
and
for that? Technically, Baldur's Gate is an indie
surprised.
game.
that is true. Although they got some money, I think, from some of the things.
No, Larian is an independent studio.
Oh, well then
they bought the rights for to use the storyline, but they didn't get any money from like Wizards of the Coast or whoever they bought it from.
So here's the good thing about awards is that I can, since they're like designated things, I can pick a couple of them already and then be like, these will be like what we can like talk about. So like, I'm not doing best narrative because that's a harder thing to pick, even just from like not playing the game type of perspective, right?
Yeah.
But I can do like best score and music because we can at least look that up, right?
Yeah. I mean,
this bot is gonna get muted.
we could definitely like give our own predictions for like best narrative and everything. At least ones that we feel would be the best forerunners for that category.
Oh yeah. We do best ongoing. What's the difference between best independent and best debut indie?
Best independent is just the like how good it was, and then best debut is like how much it blew up when it was released. Which honestly, I think Pizza Tower or Dredge definitely had the best debut indie. Also, I think it specifically says like it's the first game from that studio, a new independent studio.
Okay. We can't do best mobile. Well, we can, but there's a clear answer there.
I'm gonna say right now, I'm having a fun time with Monster Hunter now. It actually has like surprisingly good graphics and everything for being a mobile game. Granted, Monster Hunter.
But can it stand up against Hoyoverse?
I mean, people are gonna fucking like riot if Honkai doesn't win, even though.
Okay.
I had this fucking conversation before. Me and Zan went through all these nominations and everything and had this conversation. Who the fuck is playing Honkai or Genshin on mobile? It is bullshit that it gets nominated for a mobile game because the only reason it's put out on mobile is so they can get this nomination. That's it. Nobody's playing these fucking
I'm
Hoyoverse
pretty sure
games
people
on
in the
mobile.
benching group are playing this. I'm pretty sure people in the benching group are playing this in mobile.
Absolutely no, all because everybody in the benching group has fucking good PCs. Even if they didn't,
No, that's true.
I played Genshin when it first came out on my 1070. Nobody is playing that game on mobile.
Best VR game.
I almost want to say Resident Evil. Oh god. Oh, I almost wanted to say Resident Evil Village just because Big Booba.
Yeah. Either that or Gran Turismo 7 or something like that.
I think Humanity was very pretty.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Best action game is going to be the one that you say Ghost Runner 2.
I think
But
it's between all of them besides Dead Island. I think it's very even between a lot of them.
I think it's going to be Hi-Fi Rush, and it's going to be their PD award for not giving it Game of the Year nominee.
I think
That's my prediction.
I feel like you're gonna be annoyed at me for this, but I feel like Hi-Fi Rush doesn't deserve a Game of the Year nomination. However,
oh no,
if we were
I
to
can see that.
If we were to replace Resident Evil 4, because I don't think remakes should get a Game of the Year nomination, if we were going to replace Resident Evil 4 with any other game, it would be Hi-Fi Rush.
Okay. I don't know what the other one was.
Remnant. I think Remnant 2 will win for that.
You think?
Remnant 2 or Ghost Runner 2, because they were both. Remnant 2 is definitely a really good, really fun game. And
I mean, you have to.
I would say Armored Core, but it's kind of a lot harder to get into. Remnant 2.
I think Armored Core would be a good second, from what I've been hearing about it.
Yeah.
But the thing about Hi-Fi Rush is that you had to remember, like, when this game came out, like, this was like
it was a stealth drop.
Bee's knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a stealth drop. You know, out right now on Game Pass. Anyone can play. Low accessibility. It's high accessibility, basically. You know, game from a decent, publisher or a decent developer underneath a publisher that you think they would probably fuck it up, but they didn't fuck it up. Short game. Everyone and grandmother was playing it, right?
Yeah.
Remnant 2. I like Remnant 2, but it had 2 weeks of limelight.
It's still going pretty well, actually, as far as I know.
Yeah, but like,
Also,
how many people did you hear about talking about Remnant 2?
A lot, actually. Because of the replayability of it. Because you can have like 4 or 5 replays and never get the same areas. Like I played through it a fuck ton, and there are weapons that my friends are getting that I've never seen before, or bosses that my friends are fighting that I've never fought before. It's like the amount of stuff in it is definitely what's like putting a lot of it ahead. I definitely think it's between Ghost Runner 2 and Remnant 2.
Alright, so here's what we'll do. We'll do this as I'll take that off, and then that to our third party. To our third party. Best action adventure.
It's weird that there's a best action and a best action adventure.
I think it's because like action games are more like character action games, and adventure games are more like the combat is less of the thing, more the like here. So like these games, yeah. So best game action kind of genre that focus primarily on combat, right?
Yeah.
Which honestly, from what I've played of it, I feel like FF16 should be here.
Well,
either here or here. I don't know if I'd call it a full-on RPG.
I think specifically because it says combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, I think Tears of the Kingdom might take it. I want to say Spider-Man 2, but Spider-Man 2 didn't really have a whole lot of puzzle solving, but God, the traversal
Yeah, I
is
watched Jonah
the
play it,
traversal
and
is great
It
in
didn't.
both of them.
Yeah, the traversal in Spider-Man 2 is amazing.
Yeah, I mean it's
and
a
the traversal
fucking
in Tears of the
Spider-Man
Kingdom.
game. Of course, the traversal is amazing.
Yeah.
But also in Tears of the Kingdom, you can make your own traversal.
Mhm. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one as. We'll put that as Tears of the Kingdom. Dual pick. Now. That one's an easier. It's easier than Best Action, honestly.
Yeah.
Judge of Survivor is going to be hampered by the fact that it had a terrible PC port.
Oh God, it had a terrible launch on like all platforms.
Yeah, but PC is supposed to be notoriously bad. I've seen my friend play it on either PS5 or Series X, and it was fine. But I'm not sure about the from what I've heard, PC is ass. Resident Evil 4, I mean, I know you said no remix, but at the same time, like, I could definitely see it winning.
Yeah.
These is actually a really stacked cast of except for this one. This is a really stacked cast of things that possibly could win.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I've seen or I've heard of a lot of people talking about Alan Wake 2. I haven't seen anybody really play it. I haven't seen any gameplay or anything about it.
I've seen Eros play a little bit of it on stream. That's what he's literally doing. No, he's doing Smash and Pass right now.
It has a lower viewer count than Remnant 2.
On what, Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, also Alan Wake is something that as a cinematic game, kind of in the sense that you kind of watch it to watch once you watch it once, you don't normally watch it again. You can play it again, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that Remnant 2 has the added benefit of being a procedural game that you can have different experiences with.
Yeah.
At least the little bit I know about Alan Wake 2 does not seem. It seems like that's more of a specific narrative structured. This is what we want to do with the game.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Let's see. Best RPG. Do we even do this one? Yeah, let's do this one.
Yeah.
No, let's not do this one. Let's not do this one.
No,
let's not.
No.
A little too easy.
We're gonna hang.
Yeah,
we're gonna hang out Starfield to dry. They got nominated for one category that they're not gonna win.
Yo, should we just put Starfield wins best RPG and have that be a fucking long shot?
Starfield Game of the Year. No, let's do a lock. Let's do that for a lock-in. We got
Todd Howard just comes out and just sucker punches Jeff Keighley and just look, this is my I'll let you finish, but Starfield's the best game of all time.
But Winston, you can climb that mountain. You see that
make
moon?
that mountain.
You can go there. There isn't any. Listen, the astronauts went to the moon and there wasn't anything there for them.
If it wasn't procedurally generated, it was a structured maybe 20 to 30 planets that were dense and had stuff. Maybe 5 of them or 6 of them didn't have anything on them, as opposed to the procedurally generated, almost fucking go here, and it's the same fucking. That's what everyone's complaining. It's the same fucking thing when you land on a planet. The same type of base and the same type of people in the base and the same type of things in the objectives. It's you're padding a game that doesn't necessarily even need padding. You're usually good about not doing that based off your design structure. It makes no sense. What were they thinking?
If they had the comparison has been made so many times. If it was built more like No Man's Sky, because you actually have a reason to go to different planets and go to all these monoliths and everything. There are a fuck ton of different alien languages that you can learn by going to these monoliths and solving these puzzles and everything. And that opens up so many doors because you're able to communicate with these different alien creatures and buy different ships, get different weapons, go on different quests, all this shit. And all the planets and everything are yes procedurally generated and yes sometimes empty, but they have random bases enemy or either enemy bases or allied bases where you can go and buy stuff, or you can break into basically or sneak through to get different weapons in there or stuff like that, or battery or like components for your ship and everything like that. If it was built
Hopefully it's
more
not
like
done with
that,
it,
where
right?
it's like, sure, have different planets that don't have a whole lot of things on them, but make sure that the things that are on them are interesting enough to go to. That's where Starfield
Mhm.
fell through. Just none of the places are interesting.
And the problem is that like this game, it felt like Todd Howard was like looking. I mean, obviously this game was probably more. No, he's been wanting to make this game for ages, right?
Yeah.
But like in terms of actually putting on the design and like getting like the pen to paper and sun to make it and everything, like it feels like he was looking at No Man's Sky and wanted to do something like that, and like he wanted to have that mid ground of like doing like going off and do whatever you want like in No Man's Sky, but then also at the same time do like we want to tell like a specific story, a main story that the narrative is the strong focus, like how he has in like his previous games,
Yeah.
right?
It's
And he tried to do both, but ended up doing neither.
it is
Well, actually, no,
it's
I've heard his
it's
main story is good.
it's because it was made with the main story in mind, and there really isn't any reason to deviate from that main story. I don't know how much of No Man's Sky you've played, but it's like the main goal is basically like get to the center of this galaxy that you're in and like figure out like follow like all these beacons and everything and basically set up like your own kind of like system across a bunch of different planets. You don't have to do any of that shit. Yeah, you don't have to do any. You can literally just have the quest going in the background and spend 70 hours wandering around planets and finding like different ships and like upgrading your mining laser and like your weapons and everything like that. You don't have to touch the main quest at all. Everything that you
Mhm.
get is outside of the main quest. What Starfield failed with is that you don't get shit unless you do the main quest.
Hmm. But yeah, that's not gonna win. Sea of Stars. Most of it, people are now like turning their back on this by the liking it in the beginning. Um,
I don't think I've ever heard of Sea of
sorry, man.
Stars.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, man.
now, listen, I'm looking at it in my Steam library right now. Once I'm feeling better, I'm gonna play the
Is it
fuck
isn't
out of this
actually an
game.
RPG or is it more of an action game?
No, it's an RPG. It's like Elden Ring and
Okay.
Bloodborne. It's
Okay.
it's a from like.
So it is a designed with rich player character customization and progression.
Yes, you can
Okay.
customize weapons in the sense that you can take like
Oh
the
shit!
tops of
Thank you
weapons
for the
and
follow,
the
Mega Game
bottoms of
16.
weapons, uh, and like combine them to have like different weapon styles and everything like that. Also, it's Megan Gomber.
Mega Gammon.
Men game.
What's up? We're just doing talking about Game Awards and prediction and best fighting. Not this. Not this.
I think it might be Street
Definitely not
Fighter
this.
6.
Uh, hmm.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's the best received one on the list.
Is this okay? So here's my thing. Do I add it? I don't want to add something to the bingo if it's too easy, but I also don't want to. I need to have put things to put in. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like Street Fighter Six would in best. So like, what do we have right now? Is Silk Song Shown and Best Action Adventure Tales of the Kingdom. This may end up being the free space. Baldur's Gate 3 winning game of the year.
Yeah. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 winning like you just have the free space be Baldur's Gate wins at least 5 awards.
That wouldn't be a long shot, but that would be a what's it called, a lengthy one where it's just like it's a very descriptive one.
Yeah.
Okay, best family. Hmm. SF6 did so much for the fighting game accessibility. It was nuts. Oh, that's good. I heard that like though. What was it? Like Xbox is kind of walking back though on some stuff that like making fighting games less accessible by how they're doing things.
Well,
Which
yeah, because
sucks.
Xbox sucks. But
Well, they had good accessibility for a while, but yeah,
yeah. I feel like it's between Party Animals and Super Mario.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, let's see. This is something we can vote on because this is a good toss up.
Yeah.
Uh, I feel like it's a family game, and I feel like Mario Wonder. Yo, Pikmin 4. Oh yeah, Pikmin 4 did come out. Yeah, it's right here. It's
I've
got that like it's nominated for Game of the Year kind of like thing behind it, you know.
yeah, because it's mostly because I haven't heard anything on Disney Illusion Island or Sonic Superstars, and I haven't heard a whole lot on Pikmin 4. But I mean, Party Animals was very anticipated before it came out, and Super Mario is fucking Super Mario's.
Yeah, Party Animals is a good stream game, but I don't know if it's a good like if you're not streaming like
It's
play it with friends. Just
I mean,
like you know what I'm saying?
it's a little weird to phrase it like best family because it's Party Animals is definitely a very good game to just like get together with people and just like play, just to have fun. It's
Mhm.
very accessible, it's very quick. Like you can get into it right away and you don't have to like fuck around or anything, and it's just a bunch of fun.
Best family, not even best family game, best family.
Best
Mario
family,
Wonder.
the Adams family.
Mario takes. And here comes Wednesday Adams with the shield,
Here
steel
comes
chair.
here comes Gomez with a giant metal rose.
Oh God! Oh God! Yeah, I can't do best. I can't do this. I can't do best sim strategy because I don't know enough. Um,
If fucking Fire Emblem Engage, I haven't heard shit about. Uh, City Skylines 2 had a lot of issues when it first released. I think Advance Wars 1 and 2 was very anticipated, but I haven't heard anything about it. And same with
wasn't
Company
it
of Heroes
delayed
3.
like a year or two or something like that before it finally came out? Because I remember that being a thing.
No, it was shown at the Game
Or
Awards last year.
it was shown at the Game Awards, but
Yeah,
I thought it was like
as a teaser. It came out on time.
it did.
Yeah.
What game am I thinking of then?
I do not know.
Hmm.
And again, I haven't heard much on Pikmin 4, so
Pikmin 4. Yeah, I'm not doing this.
I feel like it's either The Crew or Forza. I feel like it might be
Forza.
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 Forza is when I smoke 4 blunts at once.
Oh boy.
You know what? If Blizzard wasn't dog shit, Diablo 4 would have an actual like good chance, but it's between Party Animals and Baldur's Gate. Party Animals just because it's a bunch of dumb fun, and Baldur's Gate because you can just sit with the homies and do a bunch of funny dumb stuff.
Mhm.
But I feel like because it's Baldur's Gate, it's gonna be Baldur's Gate.
How does Mario Wonder count for multiplayer? Because it's got that like that ghost thing. Like they had it in Mario Maker that they brought into Mario Wonder, where you can kind of like help somebody out. Like you can make
It's
you can
the
go online to Mario Wonder and like watch people play things, and they can help you out if they're playing the same thing at the same time. I think I'm kind of confused how it works, but it is a multiplayer aspect to it.
yeah. Also, like every Mario game is multiplayer.
Oh yeah, that too. I forgot about that. I actually played it with my roommate, and I forgot that I did that.
Yeah, it's a fucking Mario Party game, or basically a Mario
Yeah.
Party game.
Well, like a 2D Mario game, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
You remember?
best adaptation.
I don't remember
Ooh.
which. I know it's gonna be The Last of Us, but I want it to be Castlevania. Twisted Metal.
Nocturne?
Yeah. It was pretty
I've
good.
heard. I've
want.
heard that it's not as good as the original.
Well, of course, nothing is gonna be as good as its original thing. I also wish that Twisted Metal stood a chance because Twisted Metal was actually super good. Anthony Mackie is amazing in it.
Mhm. Wait, by original, I don't mean the original game. I mean original. I mean like the original Castlevania
Yeah.
show. Yeah. But I think it's probably going to be The Last of Us.
It's definitely gonna be The Last of Us just because it's The Last of Us. We'll say though, did cry at episode 3.
The what's it called? What's his name?
Yes.
I forgot his name.
Yes.
Nick Offerman.
It's fuck, I forget his character's name in Parks and Rec.
Like shit. Shit. I forgot. Okay, most anticipated. How many of these do we have already? 9. I can definitely do this then. Most anticipated game. This is a toss up.
Uh,
I don't think it's Tekken 8.
I feel like it's
I don't think
Hades.
it's like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
I think it's
I-
Hades too.
I would argue against that. I would say Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
What if I kill you though?
No. I'm not saying because of what well, honestly, I think 7 is more anticipated in general. That's something I can make a statement of. You are right about Hades 2 being very wanted. But yeah.
I think I find it funny that Silk Song isn't here because people are just like, oh, okay, we'll let
Yeah,
we'll let
it's
them
not
cook.
even. It's not even teased that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let them cook.
They did a PC gaming show, did like a best PC gaming show most wanted games, with about the most wanted games that could come out in the future.
Yeah,
Right, and Silk Song was like number 2 or 3.
yeah.
Wait, no, it wasn't even 2 or 3. It was like 10 or 11 out of 20. Number 1 was Stalker 2.
Yeah, which I haven't even heard anything about in a while.
Let's see. Uh, mm, I will go with uh you know what? I'll go with what you say. I'll say Hades 2.
Pog. I feel like because of the first game was so immense. Oh, yo, let's look at You do that. I'm also looking at Iron Mouse.
You think so, actually?
Yeah. Because the only other person I've seen there is Quackity. I don't know who the fuck anybody else is.
Well, people make games. They do documentaries on like game developers, like the history behind not history, but like basically how do I put this? I think I have all of them on my other account.
I like that. So Steam is doing these things where the nominees and previous winners are on sale, and I like that they have Apex up there, even though it's a fucking free game.
Yeah, they just put things on there. They even put everything that's on
Also,
sale.
some things are on here that aren't even on sale. Dave the Diver isn't on sale. Dredge isn't on sale.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Goodbye
yeah,
Volcano High is on fucking PC. I thought it was only on I thought it was only on PlayStation. I might at some point.
I'm probably gonna get Space Pretty Unbound. I have that open on one of my tabs already.
TGA is also, well, it's coming soon, but you know.
But yeah, they do like stuff over behind the scenes on games, and also like the game developers.
Oh shit, yo! If anybody hasn't, if anybody for some reason doesn't have Cyberpunk, it's 50% off right now.
Oh, I already got it. I got it at the Epic sale during the Epic Winter sale because I got that, and They had like a regular sale, and then Epic was like, "Oh, you get 30% off on a coupon." Not sponsored. 30% off on a coupon.
Hey, No Man's Sky is 50% off, and guess which isn't? Fucking
Starfield.
Ooh, that's sad. That's really sad. Multiverses is available.
Isn't it like not available actually though?
It's not gonna be available for a little while, I think. Hold on, let me check.
Stop at the tabs. Stop at the tabs. Oh, I hate that. Don't you just love it when you like?
Yeah, it's Multiverses is shut down. until early 2024.
Here we go. Gotcha, bitch. What you do now, huh? Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. Best esports.
It's got to be either League of Legends or Valorant. The
You got pick.
I gotta say League. They're like their fucking like Worlds performance and everything is always amazing. They put so much into it every single year. Oh, my nose.
Ooh, I'm doing skipping esports athlete. Skipping esports
Wait, no, I
team.
know esports athlete. It's Faker. Either Faker or Ruler.
Sure about that?
Yeah. I'm gonna put Faker. Faker won Worlds this year for League against Ruler.
I have a lot of these, by the way. I need to get into reveals at some point. I'm going to cut some of these. I didn't have it on the VR or the best action ones. It was best score, best indie, or best debut indie. Yeah.
Have you played Dead?
I have best family. I have Wonder.
Yeah, because you fucking put that down. You know what I'm gonna do? That I've been meaning to do for a while, and I just saw it on this Steam page. I'm gonna get Dead Cells.
Ooh, that's okay.
I've been meaning to do it. I have it on a Switch.
Okay, so we have our. So all you do is finish up the categories, the ones we don't have yet. So I just need score, ongoing, debut, indie, VR, and AR, and then action. Okay. Let's do the easier ones. Best ongoing. I mean, I would be biased and say F14. However,
I feel like it might end up being Fortnite.
either Fortnite or Cyberpunk. Let's go with Fortnite.
Yeah, probably.
Not to say that Cyberpunk didn't have a great glow up. Cyberpunk is that kid in high school that like did not look that great, and then you see them like 2 years, 3 years later on, you're like, damn, you grew up by now.
Damn, you got a 6-pack now. What the fuck?
Hey, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Best community support. I'm not doing that one.
No, talk about it, Winston. Talk about it.
Destiny 2.
It's gonna be
this is what's gonna happen. You turn coughing whenever this up.
It's gonna be Baldur's Gate. The fact that they put this out for like they put out all these nominations and everything for people to vote on, fucking like 3 days after all the stuff came out from Bungie. Did you read the fucking tweets that I sent you earlier too?
The ones about the firing the QA team or whatever?
That they don't consider the QA team. Hold on, what was exactly the tweet? Bungie's leadership has referred to the QA team as non-developers in a meeting. Bungie has fired 10% of their internal QA department between early October and early November. The reason that they did it, that was leaked, was that they cut a lot of their spending so that they could avoid a Sony takeover.
They're still gonna give a Sony a takeover, I think. And they kind of deserve it at this point.
Yeah. At this point, I feel like Sony would deal with.
They were in a worse position than Activision Blizzard was when they were getting bit bought by Microsoft.
I don't know about that actually.
No. Okay, hear me out. Right, Activision Blizzard has like it's like issues, in terms of workplace, workplace issues, right? Like personal issues right there, right?
I don't know about.
But
I feel like issues is a little light-footed on that.
yeah, but I'm saying that like it's not something that like it's not something that necessarily can necessarily be fixed by a takeover, and it's something that something can be more of an internal. It's not like the only thing that can happen is that Microsoft's gonna buy them out and be like, hey, like we're just gonna get rid of some of you people, right?
Yes, it needs
But
to be fixed
honestly,
by
I don't
some
think
people getting put in jail.
yes, but that's something that company takeover doesn't necessarily mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in terms of just products in itself, during the time when they were first being bought out by Microsoft, they were doing decent products. They weren't doing hot, but they weren't doing the worst. The worst is don't you guys have phones? And that was a couple of years before
Oh
uh
my god.
this. Yeah. Now,
What was
Bungie, on the other
What was
hand,
something recently
while
that
it doesn't
happened
have
with
those
that?
workplace stuff, is as a company is in a much worse location than it is now because it's in a this thing is going to implode in like less than a year if it keeps at this track.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've also had a history of being at this level. Like Blizzard's been going up and down, but they've hit their worst. Like in terms of not in terms of like how their workplace is, but in terms of like their products a couple of years ago.
Bungie
But
hasn't. This is the first like big explosion of Bungie, honestly, because Bungie's been great. They for their community report, I mean, they put out um like a this week at Bungie thing like every week. Like every single week they tell like what's going on with the game, like what things are being looked at, what's going to be like tuned the next like for the next patch, cuz every weekend or every week on Tuesday is basically a new patch for like some guns are being adjusted, some things are being like tuned, some things are being looked at, like different events like Iron Banner, stuff like that. Um they had really great community support. They had like the fan base obviously is a fucking gamer fan base, so people just didn't like companies like them no matter what. But their interaction with the community was great. But because of the higher ups at Bungie, that like all of that has just gone down the drain. Specifically because
oh, that's yeah.
of the people in charge fucking over everybody for like to pad their bottom line.
Mhm.
And it's mostly the fact of the thing that was said that they like it was mentioned like, hey, could we like, lower the pay for executives to try to have people keep their jobs? And they were like, we're not going to be looking at that. We're instead going to cut a lot of our bottom line and also fire one of the best fucking composers we've ever had at this company who's been working it with us since fucking Halo 1.
It sounds like they don't have a really good destiny ahead of them.
Hey.
So yeah, best indie.
Anyway.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
I still want to go Dredge.
I think it's gonna
Because
be Pizza Tower.
it's debut. This is debut indie game, so a brand new studio. I feel like Dredge.
Yeah, isn't
I feel like Dredge did because Pizza Tower is like it's like a couple different games. It's almost like a Metroidvania, but it also has like the kind of style of a Mario game. Dredge does something that we haven't really seen in a lot of games before.
Hmm.
Viewfinder was has been like hyped up and wanted for a while since it was shown, just because its mechanic and everything is great.
Mhm.
But I feel like because we've been expecting it for so long, because I think it was also shown at the Game Awards last year too. I think also a little bit before then. But Dredge just like kind of came out of nowhere, and it was like a really cool and really sweet little game.
I think also depends. Remember, this is not to say what we think will necessarily win, but we think will win, and you can think of what people know of more. And I think Pizza Tower just manages to out know Dredge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's more popular, and I think that's going to be a reason why it could win.
I don't know which is more popular because both had the same thing of just like right when they came out, people were playing it a lot and talking about it a lot, and then they both kind of fell off like after a month or so. Right when they came out, people were playing it a lot and talking about it a lot, and then they both kind of fell off like after a month or so. Right when they came out, people
Oh,
were.
I see it. Oh, I had a
I
fucking
was about to
echo
say I
because I have
fucking
my
hear
stream open.
myself. I was spoiler.
I was like, what the fuck? Hold on.
Hello.
Pizza Tower is 1 to 16 viewers. Twitch has 49.
Yeah, they both kind of fell off pretty hard. They're
All right,
both really fun.
I gave you the Hades 2, so I'm taking Pizza Tower.
Okay. We could actually check. Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower on Steam charts, its
Hey Tanochi,
all-time
how's it
peak
going?
was 4,469.
And Dredge,
I'm looking through it. Dredge player count. What am I?
how's it going, Tanochi? Have you having a good day, Toto? Which one do you prefer?
Dredge's all-time player count was 12,686.
Oh,
They
okay, that is
are
higher.
quite literally at the fucking same current playing and 24-hour peak though. Pizza Tower is 598 playing currently and 723 24-hour peak, and Dredge is 607 playing currently and 725 24-hour peak. So Dredge had a much bigger beginning, but they're both at the same plateau right now.
I am going to pick best. Oh, best VR. Actually, I'm just going to pick Resident Evil VR. Yeah, I'll be up in 5 hours, but you don't want to sleep. Yeah, I understand that.
Just sleep for it. Duh.
Also, it depends. Which Resident Evil 4 VR are we talking about? There's two of them,
Yeah.
which is insane to me. Because they remade the original Resident Evil 4 for Quest, for the 4, but a VR version of that for the Quest.
Yeah.
But then they also this is Resident Evil VR Village VR. This isn't
Yeah.
even 4 VR. Oh,
Because they did 7 on the PlayStation VR.
yeah.
I don't know if they did VR on launch for 8. I know that they did it for. I know that they did VR
I
for
think
PlayStation
they
on launch
did.
with 7.
I think they did because I think I went into that 1 year I went to E3. It's the only year I've ever gone to E3 because the student game I was working on was showcasing there, and me and another guy from actually another student group ended up going into. They had this whole setup for uh, Resident Evil 7. And I remember being like, "This is spooky. I don't want to play this." But like, and then they put me in. They got, first, my other guy went first, and then I went in first next, and then I played it in VR. And I
Oh,
remember being screaming and shit.
we're okay. Well,
Hmm?
we're a little dumb because of course it would come out this year. Resident Evil Village came out in 2021, May 7th, 2021, and then the VR came out in 2023, February
Oh, you're talking
22nd.
about Village. Or you're talking about
I'm
7.
talking about Village.
Okay,
That's what
yeah,
I was
7.
wondering
I
if
think
the VR came out at the same time, and if it did, why is it being nominated this year?
yeah, I tested out the 7 VR, not the Village VR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
7
No.
VR 7 VR kind of sucked for PlayStation from what I remember because it was just you had the head on but you still moved with a controller, so people got motion
Mhm.
sickness real easily.
I've heard of synopsis and everything about this. Many is a good looking game. It's pretty neat. Horizon Call of the Mountain is supposed to be one of those games that's like a really good like tech demo type of game. Like oh, this is how you show up the power of the PlayStation VR 2.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
So
I could see this winning. Gran Turismo 7 also.
so yeah, the VR version for Resident Evil 7 came out at the same time. For the first year that it was released, it was exclusive to PlayStation VR.
Yeah, I remember that. People were upset about that. How dare you? All right.
Why are they upset about
Okay.
that? It's fucking. They're lucky that
No,
it
it's
wasn't
like
a
it's not
PlayStation
coming. It's
exclusive.
not coming to PC.
Well, it
Like
came
that.
to PC after a year. Their contract was, hey, we'll make it a PlayStation exclusive for a year.
All right, I gave you a good amount, so I am taking best action.
Okay, and then it came to PC VR, and then people were like, "This is infinitely better because I don't have to fuck around."
Okay. How am I gonna do this?
Yeah, you. I gave you a point, so I'm taking best action. Remembers all the action nominees. Fuck.
No. I took Hi-Fi Rush already, but I'm talking about score. I was like, how am I gonna test this?
You got this. I believe in you. Not imagine playing in VR.
I don't want to get DMCA'd. So what we're gonna do is
What do you
do
know
I have
for best
Spotify on
music?
the side? Yeah, what we'll do is I'll go here because I have Spotify over here.
You can
right?
if it's a video game soundtrack, you can play it on stream and it's fun.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how people get. That's how people play Nintendo songs on stream. As long as it's video game music, it's fine.
Yeah, you know how Nintendo is.
Exactly.
All right, so
and the fact that people are able to play Nintendo music.
okay, so we used this example. Let's pay for a second. I'll be back anyway. But I think I've probably heard this song before, but we use that, and then we'll go from that and go through like the main themes, and then make a generated
Health
guess
is your
based on
biggest
that.
asset.
sound
Find
like
Anthem
AI.
Blue Cross
Listen.
plan starting at $0.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, right.
but this is gorgeous. I Legend of Zelda is absolutely gonna win this. Every song that's ever come out of Legend of Zelda is insanely good. You know what I giggle about, chat? It's that because I've been listening in real life and I know how shitty it is, I've also been to their apartment in real life and I know how giant their fucking apartment doors are. Every time I imagine Winston like going out of his room or like going to the bathroom, framed up against those giant doors, I fucking die laughing because it's such a Oh, but nice. Yeah, anyway, this main theme for the Breath of the Wild are both gorgeous songs.
Alright, back. Well, a third party's not going to join, but I have suggestions from them anyway. That I will put into reveals.
Was our third party Mr. Man?
Ooh, no, our third party was my other roommate.
Oh. Yeah. What are his thoughts?
Because you also watched something else that had also predictions. Virtual Fighter. That's a new Virtual Fighter game. Because he both know that people have been getting Sega stuff, like emails.
Yeah.
What's good? Landing. Two stuff. Elden Ring DLC. And what else is there? Where that's going, we'll put on something else. So, what are the nominees for best score?
I think Legend of Zelda will definitely take it. If not, then
I don't know. F16.
if not, then maybe Baldur's Gate.
That one song that like everyone loves. I can't watch majority of this because I'm playing the game, so I'll use the title screen. I'm also slightly biased here. Oh yeah, Pizza Hut. That's the best one.
Hell yeah.
7 days a week.
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go.
Makes me really fucking hungry.
You're gonna play the Peter Griffin Fortnite trailer? I didn't see that part, but no, because it's already out, and they could do one of those like, oh, it's already out type of things, right?
I mean, Fortnite is in the is it best time going?
Yeah, they're not getting anything with Fortnite because would not like me playing this. I'll put it down to 144p because it doesn't like me streaming this and then also streaming this and then also streaming. We have it on the background how it goes. Oh yeah, this is the one that they said was a long shot. That's the one I put as a legit long shot.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be cool. What was the last one that we got? What year?
A while ago.
Yeah, it's definitely
okay. All right, so I also have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right. So that leaves us with 12 spaces. Okay. Which gives let's do miscellaneous first, right? So miscellaneous would be like definitely like a snafu or something like that. Like a I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like a technical snafu.
Yeah.
Then I have everyone watch the stage, I think, because they upgraded their security. They specifically upgraded their security, so they can't. I highly doubt they're gonna have anyone rush the stage.
I mean, he was at TwitchCon, so.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're not gonna have him. They're gonna be looking out for him first off, and second off, I highly doubt it in general. They specifically were like, we're not having that happen again, because it had to happen to him, and then it also happened to him at what's it called, Gamescom, and he was not pleased after that.
Yeah.
So.
I want to say, because I hope that there is a Free Palestine sign in the crowd. I hope that there is, and I hope that Twitch is shitty and like tries to pull off of it, because I want people to talk about how shitty Twitch is. Did you hear that?
That's fair.
So they're shutting down streaming in South Korea, and you want to know why?
Yeah, I know why.
Yeah,
it's too expensive, but it's too expensive because of the fact that which I'm like, I kind of understand where Amazon's coming from. Yeah, where it's like they have to pay a broadband fee.
Yeah, like every other company. But
no, every other company in specifically South Korea.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are owned by a multi-billion-dollar company, and they
Yeah, but
can't
as someone
pay-
pointed out, Prime Video is not available in South Korea right now. It's never been available in South Korea or something like that. So, by that extent, if Amazon's not doing that for their own specific thing of their own streaming service, what are they gonna do for
because
something that
they
they've
don't
bought?
want to because they don't want to pay. Because
Yeah.
they refuse to pay.
Yeah. But
They're
I think
a
though,
multi-billion-dollar company, and they just don't want to pay.
you see, Jay, my thing about that is that like, as much as I don't like that they pulling out, my thing is like, there's no reason for Samsung to be charging them that much money. It's not something for what's it something for South Korea to be charging them so.
Every company is. It's the ISP services. It's for bandwidth.
Yeah, but not here, not in America. They don't pay extra for broadband fee like that. Not in the L as much as it is in South Korea.
Because they make sure that the people that need to get paid are actually getting paid.
I don't know about that.
And also,
I'm not trying to like. I don't want to be the guy who's like
response-
trying to defend them.
their response
Huh?
to the streamers and everything was literally, hey, if you move to a different country, you'll still have your partnership and still be able to.
That's
get
shitty. That is shitty. Yeah. But I also am like, at the same time, I'm like, the South Korea does not need to charge them as much money as they're doing to get the same services that they're doing.
They're charging the exact same for every other company like that. Like Kick and
They're
everything
charging
like that.
all they're charging all
the same.
foreign companies like that.
Yeah, because they want to be able to
Yeah.
have people in their own country be able to like incentivize companies to be South Korean based.
That'd be like if we charged Bilibili for like 10 times as much as we charge Netflix, and then Bilibili will pull out, and then we'd be like, oh, okay. It's technically favoritism.
It is.
Which is what net
understandable
neutrality, yeah,
because
which
it's
is
their
net.
own country.
Yeah, but like but saying it wouldn't fly here, so I'm saying it necessarily. Like you see why it wouldn't necessarily be cool to fly other places. Like that's the one thing about net neutrality is the fact that this is going off tangent is that you had to have it be net neutrality is the idea that you don't charge companies
and the YouTube
different.
Music app all together. Try
What-
one more
oh.
free.
You don't get net neutrality is that you don't have people charge the same amount. You charge everyone the same amount and don't give favoritism to certain companies of getting less or more, or something like that. Which is what we're really big in America about not trying to do that. It's trying to make sure that people are all getting treated the same by ISPs and whatnot. But then South Korea doesn't do that, and then Amazon's like, we don't want to have to deal with that, and pulls out, and then suddenly that's a problem. Because it's the same. It's the American-based company who's trying to go about South Korea's rules, but South Korea doesn't necessarily have the same rules that we do. So yeah, it sucks, and they shouldn't have to pull out. But at the same time, everyone in South Korea shouldn't be having to pay extra amount. When everyone should be paying the same amount. Everyone should be paying a high amount maybe, but everyone should have to be paying the same amount. That's my viewpoint.
Well,
I don't think Amazon was right for pulling out. That's my thing. I keep saying pulling out. Amazon's right for pulling out, but at the same time, I don't blame them.
I still do. Fuck them.
And also, I don't like their response to streamers about that. That's my thing. Yeah, we'll go to the Kingdom.
Yeah, it's a Legend of Zelda game. Of course it's gonna be like masterful.
Yeah, basically at the end of the day is that like everyone here who's like very like left leaning is like very much for net neutrality, right? And
That
when
should be.
everyone gets paid.
That should be it.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, but then South Korea is doing the exact opposite of net neutrality, and then as a response, corporations will take a response to that.
Oh my god. Oh, my nose.
Good news is I think South Korea is making their own like streaming service. Or they have the infrastructure to make their own streaming service.
Hopefully. I mean, I doubt it'll carry over anything from Twitch, so it's going to be a lot of those streamers having to redo their entire existence, but
Yeah, I'm surprised that like South Korean like streamers haven't gone to like their government and been like, "Hey, why are you charging exorbitant prices to these these companies that we really need to rely on to get stuff done?"
well, I mean, honestly, how do you think that would go?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyhow, and that was a segment for a slight semi economical political talk. Join us next time on NBC. What else do we have? Miscellaneous, Tentacles of Food, Free Palestine and Crowd. Is there anything else that's a miscellaneous that's not necessarily a game review or an award?
I don't know.
Usually it's just I thought about this earlier before went off about Amazon. But let's see. The stream is supposed to go on for he says 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours.
Yeah. Have they done that before? Have they said like given a possibility for how long a stream is going to be for?
They said this week stream duration. Oh yeah, supposedly this is supposed to be happening. They're showing another look at Metamorph or that a Persona-like game that's not Persona. But I'm not gonna count that because they announced that, so that's cheating.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. I said like 2.5 hours. Shit, I can't count for shit. I'm not using BG charts. I'm barely even using Game Rant only because whatever.
No.
Fuck you. And last era. Okay. Game Awards will run roughly 2.5 to 3 hours, confirmed Jeff Keighley. Few question answered. Okay, I'm assuming that this is correct. If up to the famous super judge is presenting an award.
Which award?
People got
Which
Steam
award
Decks
do you
because of
think he's
that.
gonna present?
They said on I think they said on his thing maybe. The presenter. The performance. I think this is from Alan Wake 2. Hold on to Asgard. To present an award this year. They didn't say what though.
Yeah, I don't think they said for any of them. Which one is Gonzo gonna be?
Best action game. First half hour.
It'd be funny if Gonzo did best score.
Alright, so we have stream. Stream goes on for way too long. I'll say stream goes for over 3 hours. Okay. Here's the thing though. Do we count the pre-show?
I feel like they counted the pre-show.
You think
We
so?
probably should too.
Teasing few games ahead of the show this time compared to past shows, as there are more new game reveals. That's also an important thing to notice. I'm gonna say 3 hours, and then say more than 3 hours. And then we'll say that, like, let's say if it starts at 4:30, and then it goes to if it goes to it goes to what, 7, so it starts at 5 normally, right? So it's supposed to go from 5 to 8. So do you want to say, let's say the cutoff if it goes over 8 o'clock?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yes. Okay. That'd be a fun one because then we'd be like, come on, come on.
Come on,
No,
you got this.
someone talk for too long. So
Jeff,
Capcom
make
new
funny
Virtual
jokes.
Fighter game, Dead Stranding 2, Elden DLC, Marvel vs. Capcom new game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That leaves 4 reveals, but I think I'm gonna take out some of these. So I'm gonna take out best content creator because I feel that's more of a shoe-in.
Yeah.
So that makes up 12. I can't think of any more of these, so we'll keep that at 3, right? Let's see what else is there. Mm, it's 9. Um, it leaves 10 reveals. So no, I'm not gonna one more of these. I'm taking out esports athlete
Oh, why?
because I feel like that's also more of a given.
It's definitely
I
between
think,
Faker or Ruler.
but I feel like best esports is a lot more because it gives him more time to. It gives me more for reveals. You want an MGS3 remake trailer? You know what? Actually,
I can
well,
go for that.
okay. I would go for that. But Jeff Keighley is a big fan and a big friend of Hideo Kojima. And Hideo Kojima and Konami are so far not on good standings. So I do not think that Jeff Keighley would show off MGS3 remake. But I'll put it in anyway.
I feel like that's not up to him.
I mean, he's running the thing though, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't get he's the announcer. He doesn't get to pick what isn't shown.
Also, Tadachi, you also get one here. You get a little thing. So what we basically doing since you came in late is that we pick, say if someone has something that's like we 100% like, it's like a what's it called? Like an out thing or something like that. Like we put that in there. So it's like, oh, just in case you won, like that's a special badge of honor. And then I may do whoever wins the bingo card gets, I guess it gets a gift sub or something. I don't know how that's set. I set it up actually. I don't know if I can set that up. I'm gonna take this off because even though this is a long shot, it's not technically my long shot.
Oh, my nose.
Here's one. Someone makes a cringe pun with Mario Wonder, i.e., with Pokemon Go. Got a Pokemon Go to the pose. Also, hi Scarlet.
You gave her way too much credit with how that was pronounced.
I try to be nice. Also, I don't remember how it sounded, so.
Pokemon go to the polls.
There we go. Let's see. While this is going, I'm gonna have some music on in the background. That's like non-DMC music.
No, just keep playing The Legend of Zelda.
Nuh-uh. That's gonna make us more biased.
And we already voted for
it. That's true. Also, I've not beat the game.
Do you think the music is gonna fucking spoil it for you.
It spoils some parts for me. That's why I didn't play FF16 music that much. The best Go one is actually a legit one to like try and guess because it's not necessarily a shoe-in because F16 and Baldur's Gate also had really good music, right? So I can't speak for Baldur's Gate, but I can definitely speak for what I've definitely heard about FF16.
I can definitely speak towards Baldur's Gate having very good music. However, it's definitely in the background.
Mhm.
It's Tears of the Kingdom because, Link doesn't talk. The music is a lot more prominent.
Yeah, I've heard from my roommate that the final battle or whatever for the music for Tears of the Kingdom is like really fucking good or something.
But also, in that same vein, I can't tell you how many times I've just like been going around and going like down, down, down by the river.
I don't Toto, I don't think there's gonna be anything for GTA 6 because I think they specifically were talking about how they weren't gonna show something at GTA at TGA.
That's a good one. Do you think they're gonna reference the fact that it was leaked or like shown early?
No. Because I feel like to do that, you'd have to find a way to segue into that. And I feel like that's a hard segue.
Yeah, I feel Jeff can manage.
Good.
I believe in him.
He could, but also he doesn't want to like
He's
make
wiener
fun of
is
something
long.
that's not his own. Huh?
What?
Wait.
What? Huh?
Nah.
Nothing.
Nah.
What?
Nothing. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Dude, you're
Now we're gonna go to the.
right now. It's so crazy.
I'm gonna go to this fucking game rant place.
Why you go to Game Rant of all places?
Well, because they had a flipping list.
Fucking Game Rant sucks ass though.
I know it sucks ass. Do you have a better site to go to that can find gaming leaks and rumors that's not just Reddit subreddit gaming leaks and rumors?
Anything that isn't Game Rant because they fucking
Fine, I'll
speculate
pick
on
something else.
everything. They're like, this bush shows up in this.
No, that's
in the
IGN with its top 99 things that we found in GTA 6. Which power of the people who
No,
put
that's
that
just like,
together?
they're fine, but like fucking Game Rant is like the kind of company, especially their YouTube videos, where it's like, this bush has 3 protruding branches in the GTA 6 trailer, which means that Half-Life 3 should be coming later this year. Like fucking those people.
Okay. Okay, so we'll do Game Awards rumors then. Oh, the Game Awards. Okay. Game Awards rumors.
Welcome to
Video
Watch Mojo.
rumors.
See, Watch Mojo actually does like interesting stuff.
Yeah, Watch Mojo is kind of fun.
They're not trying to be serious.
Watch Mojo is a guilty pleasure in this apartment.
Exactly. Point in case they're fucking welcome to Watch Mojo. We're counting down the top 10 stupidest people in history.
What about Games Radar?
I mean, I haven't heard anything about them, so.
Oh yeah, actually no. Good point. What about IGN? You probably have like.
Oh god, I want a pizza right now, but I don't have the money to order a pizza.
While we were many people from Grand Theft Auto 6, Rockstar's already stated its plan on December 5th. This is for a couple days ago. Yeah, have some water.
I have ginger ale and Gatorade behind me.
They're not showing off the new Mass Effect because that's a whiles away. If they showed up, they're not showing 1,000. Okay, so the important thing here from that previous tweet here somewhere, right, is the fact that I can't find it on. It goes on this one. Is the fact that they were saying that they're showing new reveals, right?
Yeah.
Which makes me think it's new game. Is it new game reveals or new game reveals?
Like
and those
new
are two different
trailers
things.
for games that we already know
Yes,
are going to be
and I
coming.
feel like it's more. Though I think it's more of new games that are now being revealed that have never been revealed before.
You know what? Because of how fucking big it is, regardless of the fact that it already, its trailer already got released, do you think that there's going to be a Game Awards trailer for GTA 6? Like a specific won for the Game Awards.
No, I don't think so. Because they're pushing out to 2025, and then I know for a fact that they are not completely ready to show off gameplay enough. I've been applying to jobs and stuff, and the one thing I noticed on Indeed is that Rockstar is still hiring for a casting assistant. And also for voiceover producer. That's not even even a leak or anything. It's literally on. You can just search up like Rockstar's like career things, and I'm pretty sure it's not for flipping Red Dead Redemption 3. You know,
Would like it to be though.
that'd be nice. Oh, look at this! Look what's trending. Maybe something with that, huh?
I think the new game.
I should be careful not to go on Twitter, but on stream. But it was okay. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
I think the
Kingdom Hearts
the
4.
new-
I mean,
No, I don't know. I don't know about Kingdom Hearts 4. They might do something just to like showcase it, but I doubt
we also
anything big is going to be shown.
have a list here. Look, I came prepared. I have a list of a bunch of games that are coming out, and then a bunch of games that have not really been, you know what I'm saying? So Wolf Among Us 2.
Among Us 2.
So the Wolf Among Us.
Oh, straight up.
Yeah,
thought you
not
said
Among Us 2.
Among Us 2. Among Ass.
Cult of the Lamb sex reveal.
Based.
Surf and Bird Dance. Oh, that's happening. No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh shit. This is miscellaneous. This is more of a lengthy one. More than 3 games. More than 3 Game Pass mentions. We'll say that. How's that? Alright. So, and I consider that, I don't mean necessarily you just see an ad for that. I mean, like, this game is coming to Game Pass when it comes out or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like 3 is not too much, but it's enough that it's, if you get over that, that's at least something noteworthy. You know what I'm saying? So. Just came out in a Honkai Star Rail that may show up as an ad. Oh, yeah, okay, let's do that. MiHoYo ad. That's not even a reveal. It's just an ad. A MiHoYo ad.
Yeah. A Honkai ad.
That's 5
Honk
miscellaneous. It's
Gate
actually pretty
Star
good.
Gale.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 5, so that's 16. So now we just need 9 more. And we know what our free space is going to be. All right. Let's see. Crowd, technical snafu. Actually, I'm putting that near for you because you thought about that. I didn't even think about that.
The what?
The Free Palestine thing.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna put myself to this one because I definitely didn't. That one came out of my ass, but it still works. And this one's kind of go forget that one. All right, so that's 5 of those, and 11 of those. That's 16. Let people in with those signs.
I feel like, cause fuck Twitch. I feel like they won't let people in with those signs, but I also feel like they're like people will find a way. Life finds a way.
How about shirt? How about Free Palestine shirt? This is Free Palestine. I can't fit shirt, sign and shirt, and I'm gonna use 2 spaces for that.
I feel like maybe shirt.
Yeah, It's too short.
Fucking kill me.
Oh, I spelled that wrong. Okay, so that kid that went up, that's not gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. We passed by him also.
Yeah,
The kid
he
who
was
went up that
fucking,
stairs.
he was in like a guy was pushing him in a wheelchair, not needed, of course, and
Yeah, we passed him on.
he was like in a
TwitchCon.
fake straitjacket.
Mm-hmm. He even talked to us. He's like, good day. What do you say? Like,
No,
he was like,
he was talking to the guy that was pushing him.
oh, one of them, someone thought that was talking to us. Oh, we remember that wrong. Yeah, we left TwitchCon to go get some food or whatever, and then on the way out on the
We
street, there we
were
just passed. Yeah,
we were walking to CVS.
yes, that's right. But the Denny's was right there. That's why I got confused. That was good Denny's.
It was good Denny's. It was the first time I had Denny's in a while.
Well, we got Denny's like 3 times when we were there.
We had it a bunch of fucking times. Well, we had it like every morning just because it was like good.
What about the winners saying free Palestine when they go up on? No, fuck it. Let's just do this. Let's just do Palestine mention.
Yeah.
And then you can count the crowd. We can count the crowd. We can count the sign, and then we can count we count someone mentioning it when they go up on stage. Ooh, I got 2 notifications. Where am I? Oh yeah, 2024 in games. Nothing is. These ones already set. If they're already showing up, National Dragon's Dogma 2, they better not, because they've been showing so much shit about that recently. They always showed up something about Last of Us 2 remastered, so it's not gonna be that. There's rumors that there's something about. Now we do like generic reveals, but still like pretty like, interesting reveals. So, new Nintendo first party reveal. And then this is the kind of generic stuff. Remake reveal. And then there's long anticipated. This is where it gets a little. See, here's the thing. I don't want to do
long
that.
Anticipated sequel would be, I think the biggest of that would be Silk Song.
But like a reveal would not be a reveal. It's not a reveal though. That's just a trailer.
Well, a reveal at this point would be.
If it's Nintendo, they usually do the only stuff in their directs. They did announce Bayo 3. At the Game Awards. They did that, and then it's not necessarily a game, but more a character. They announced Joker coming to Smash at the Game Awards.
Yeah.
As the first DLC character, I think, too, right?
Maybe. I don't remember actually.
Was it the first one?
Might have been.
The thing about long anticipated is that this is subjective.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sephiroth as well a few years ago. Oh, that's right. New Nintendo first party reveal. You know what? Let's just do this. And then I'm not even doing Microsoft. I'm doing new Sony first party reveal. And then that's what I'm gonna do is Wolverine trailer. That works, right?
Yeah. What was Oh, there was some other game last year that they had showed. I don't remember what it was. was like people were waiting for it sometime this year.
All right, so I'm gonna start making the process of transferring these over. So. If it doesn't win, then now I'm gonna get fucked over. Okay. Game award 5.3. Okay. How many do we? I think I might have too many actually. Hold on. I didn't count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh shit! I have too many of these. Get rid of this. I don't think they're gonna show off Marvel vs. Capcom. I will replace this with something else though. I want to say a JRPG reveal.
I would like if like I don't know, Octopath Traveler 2 DLC.
Mhm.
I would like that. I don't know what the fucking DLC would be, but you know.
Hold on, let me look at my. Open up this. Is it gonna show up my? Let's just do this. Okay. Pictures. Direct bingo. Pictures. Do I have a bingo thing for? I thought I made a bingo thing for Game Awards last year.
You did. I just don't know where it was.
Hmm?
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I definitely made one. I just don't. Oh shit! That. Oh, didn't like that. I have one. I have a direct bingo for the Switch stuff, and then I'll just search this and just do bingo. Or I can just open up Discord and then go to. Hmm. This is a hard choice for me. Shit.
You got this, champ.
I don't know where I put it though. That's the thing. We did the Game Awards on. We did the game. Oh no, we did it on in Discord last year, right?
Yeah. I mean I joined in afterwards, so definitely talking about it. I
So
maybe it was like did you like actually write it down or something? Did you posted it on Twitter?
no. I've been using this bingo thing for like ages.
I think you posted it on Twitter.
Did I?
Maybe? Because I think you posted like, "Hey, these are my predictions."
How do you? Can you search your own shit?
Maybe. I mean, you could just scroll past through your media tab.
Oh shit, you're right. Damn, you're right.
I feel like I very distinctly remember you being like, "This is my bingo sheet for the Game Awards."
I made one for the Nintendo Direct. Oh, this is what sucks. I've been streaming. I mean, I've been posting on Twitter too much.
You've been sucked in.
It takes. I'm becoming part of the problem.
Oh God, no.
I could choose Gamescom's one also. If I can find out what that is. Oh. Oh no, this is from Hololive. This is when the Hololive debut happened, and I made a game. I made a bingo for that one too. Oh, was that mine or was that somebody else's? I mean, I think that was mine. Oh boy. I don't know if my humor's gotten up worse or better over the time.
I mean,
Hey, you're there
obviously
too.
worse, right?
Ooh, a new Budokai Tenkaichi thing would be cool. February.
Oh,
This is Jan. There's no way I was definitely posting after January. What the fuck? Alright, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I was gonna say I had a system there. Something about a Forza game or some car game. That's also a possibility. I don't know. It seems. Hmm. I feel like this is a kind of long shot, but not completely. This is a shoe-in. This is kind of a shoe-in. I can actually see this happening. This would be a long shot, but really good. A remake reveal. And I feel like the Wolverine trailer. Half-Life 3 would make a toy princess on Switch. You know what? Here's what we'll do. I'll call this a port reveal. How's that sound?
For what specifically?
Just anything.
Yeah.
So, if a Sony game gets a PC port reveal trailer, or if a Nintendo game gets a Switch, like Wind Waker going from like the Wii U to the Switch,
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good guess,
Yeah.
but it's not necessarily a guarantee. You seem like it's possible, right? I feel like the Game Awards are gonna the actual like awards part is gonna be like those are gonna be more likely to get bingos. And yeah, okay, let's go with that. So we have Game of the Year, BG3. We have Best Score. Should do best. Yeah, let's do this. Best Score, Tears of the Kingdom. Best ongoing Fortnite. Best debut indie Dredge. I don't agree with this, but best VRA. Honestly, we can take that out because I think that's a clear winner,
Yeah.
and that gives me more of a reveal. Okay, best action Hi-Fi Rush. This is like that's something that's like that's gonna be a like seat of your pants. We don't know what's gonna win.
Yeah.
You gotta sleep. Oh yeah, make sure you get some good sleep.
Yeah.
Do you want to see? Hey, do you want to see what we got so far? Yeah. This is I have one more here. So Baldur's Gate 3, Tears, Fortnite, Disney Dredge, Hi-Fi Watch, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Wonder, Last of Us, Hades 2, League, and then Silk Song, Virtual Fighter, a couple of the ones that usually Virtual Fighter, Dead Stranding 2, Auto and DSC. I said they made generic stuff, so a port reveal, so like Sony game to PC, or like a Wii U game to Switch, and then MGS3 remake trailer that was suggested, new Nintendo first party reveal.
Does that count as a port as well? Like if they do Metroid Prime 2, does that fit both?
Mm, Um, I ye- I mean, yes, yes. We'll count that. We'll say that's both. But then, because it's rare that that would be a thing, though.
And that'll, well, I guess is that a port or a remake? Not a port.
Yeah, a remake is. I don't count. Remaster is a whole entire different thing. But I only have on that. And then a Wolverine trailer. It was in the thumbnail for the kind of funny thing.
No, that was because they were talking about Marvel versus Capcom.
Oh,
There was a long
shit.
shot.
Gosh damn. Well, fuck. I'll take that out then. So
I
these
don't
are,
think there's gonna be Wolverine.
well, I got 2 more remakes. I have 2 more reveals left over. If you want to spitball them.
I think they're gonna reveal a new TV show or movie.
Do you think we'll see? You think we'll see stuff about the Fallout TV show?
That's a possibility.
They could show
Adaptation, add, or reveal. We'll put that as.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, Survivor. Yeah, that's what it's going. I have one more spot available now. Holy shit. Let's say. So yeah, okay. So let's do these ones first though. Best. I did the best debut in DOA. I did Dredge. Hi-Fi was best. Oh, it got so small. Best family Mario Wonder. Best anticipated. And best esports league. And these are good ones because, right? So these are all ones that are kind of hard to guess, but they're possibilities.
Yeah, I mean they're
So
kind
these
of
can go either.
outside of like our realm. Our God, my fucking mouth and sinuses are so disconnected right now.
Dude.
They're kind of outside of our realm of like neither of us are like watching esports leagues and everything. Like I really like the League of Legends Worlds performances, but I don't fucking sit down and watch it like ever. I'm just like, oh hey, who won Worlds? Oh, SKT. Oh, cool. Okay.
I think I'll steal that one. New virtual fighter game. I would say Death Stranding 2 stuff.
It's just stuff.
I like these right next to each other, like on the side. MGS. I'll say it. MG S3 remake trailer. New trailer. Yeah. The Ring 2 DLC. Uh, how many? Okay, so we need 16. I have 16 here. I need 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's 9 right there. So port reveal. New port reveal. Remake. New remake reveal. These are like kind of like generic ones. New Nintendo. New. Do you want to say it's a new adaptation, or do you want to say it's a already existing adaptation?
Maybe a new adaptation, because I feel like some companies are going to be looking towards making some of their new stuff. Is they're seeing how big like all these different adaptations like Last of Us and everything have been going.
Mhm.
So I feel like we might see something new come out of that.
Why do I think I'm missing something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, that's right. I took out one of these. So I have another space for another reveal. Oh, that's happening. Technical snafu. Content mention. Goes over 3 hours. More than 3 Game Pass mentions. MiHoYo ad. All right, what's the last reveal?
What was that?
I need one more reveal.
Fuck, I got like nothing.
I'm thinking maybe just do it's a generic I'm just gonna do sequel reveal. And then that works. If they do Metroid Prime 2, that doesn't count as a sequel reveal.
But why not? It has 2.
Because it's like I'll say unexpected. Somewhat unexpected. This is gonna be the only subjective one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not that bad. Somewhat unexpected sequel reveal. Okay, so to review, we have best score Tears of the Kingdom, best ongoing Fortnite, best debut indie Dredge, best action Hi-Fi Rush, best action adventure Tears of the Kingdom, best family Mario Wonder, best adaptation Last of Us, best anticipated Hades 2, best esports League, new trailer Silk Song, new virtual fighter game, Dead Stranding 2, Game of the Year as Baldur's Gate 3 as a free space. Is it? If it doesn't win,
Then
that means we lose the free space,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Huh. New trailer, MGS3 remake, Elden Ring 2 DLC,
Elden Ring 2.
2 DLC, huh? Oh, sorry, Elden Ring,
Second DLC.
Elden Ring DLC trailer.
I was about to say we're still in Elden Ring 1, boy.
Yeah. New port reveal, new remake reveal, new Nintendo first party reveal, new adaptation reveal, somewhat unexpected sequel reveal, technical snafu, Palestine mention, TGA goes over 3 hours, more than 3 Game Pass mentions, and a MiHoYo ad.
I feel like we're good for that. What if there's a MiHoYo ad just like as a normal Twitch ad?
Is it bad? This is a weird thing. Is it bad if I'm gamifying the Palestine mention? Because it seems a little...
No, because it should be talked about.
Okay. So, okay, if that's the list, then we have a 5x5. Bingo.
Yeah.
And then I will... Well, okay, so here's what happens, right? I have a public hidden... Other people can find it and use it. So what we do is... This is what we have, right? Item of image. That. Alright, so what we do is we go generate. And then here's what we do. So there are 2 ways to do this, and we're definitely gonna do the second way. The first way, you can print 8 pages with 1 card on each page, right? So you're printing out the bingo cards.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't ever do that if you use the site, because you limit the amount of bingo cards you can make. What you do is that you copy this link, right? And then here's what I'm gonna make the tweet. I say bingo card has been made for the Game Awards, and then be like,
Good luck.
generate with this link. Oh, I hate how it acts. Open link in new tab. So you want to see what I was gonna open this? Oh shit! I just realized I've had this open. I've had this streaming it the whole entire time.
You what?
When we were generating the card. I had us putting this together. It's fine. So so you hit this, you hit generate card, and then what happens is that this shows up, and that's your own unique card. So it moves everything around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do is So bingo cards have been made for this game. Generate with this link. Here is an example. And then I do go here and then go. It's so slow. I don't know why. I'm not even playing a game and it's so slow today. It's because I'm streaming it to you in here, but that makes no sense. Yeah. So here's input of the results. Hope you get a win. And then smile. Oh, let me try something. I'm not sure if I copy it. Copy. Oh, after it too. Okay. Join with this link. Yes, copy that and the stuff after it too. I know. All right. And with that, I think we're done.
Pog.
And other than me having us having a politically charged conversation about South Korea and Amazon, I think we did pretty well.
You know, just in general. Hey, Twitch,
Yeah,
you're owned
yeah.
by a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Pay your fucking employees in every
Mhm.
aspect.
That includes your streamers too. Now at least I can say that though. Please pay me more. Please, Mr. Bezos. If they don't work with anyone. Please, Mr. Bezos. Anyway, that is all of them. And I'll keep this. And then 9, 10, 9. No, this is 6. No, this is 19. This is 24. So that must be another 10 probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What was the other one that I mentioned? Fuck, what was it? Oh, someone unexpected game reveal. Game sequel reveal. Okay, so now we're done. We have everything. And I
Now
think
we
this is a
just-
good place to stop the stream.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now we just wait. I'm gonna
Yep.
go fucking run a hot bath and
Oh, where you can get
soak
my
up the
template?
steam.
So follow me on I think my Twitter is attached to my thing. I need to make a fucking thing for socials. But if you go to I'll post the link directly to the template in here.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. Godspeed.
Yeah, you need some sleep.
Yeah.
Did you want to join for the pre-show tomorrow, or did you want to join at like 5?
Depends on when I wake up, but yes, I will try to join for pre-show.
Okay, I'll be in the stream channel.
Okay.
Let's do it there.
Are we
Yeah.
doing or I thought we were gonna do it in the VIP section.
Yeah, there's in the stream channel.
Oh, okay. I thought
It's
you
in the
meant
stream. It's in the stream. Which, yeah, no. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Jay, for coming.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I want to see you around, and also you, chat. I want to see you around. We are going to raid. What time is it? Jonah told me he was like, "Oh, don't." Oh, he left already. But Jonah was like, "Oh, you don't have to wait into me if it's too late." But it's actually decent time, so we can raid into him what other options there are? Let's see right now. Da, 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 da. Yeah, let's see. What did you yesterday? Do the thing. Actually, let's go raid. Well, how far are they in? 55 minutes in. Oh yeah, let's go raid Jonathan. All right. And by Jonah, I mean this guy. I don't know who Jonah is, but this Alpha Anarchy dude, whatever. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, sure. But yeah, if you want to have a raid message, just be like, I want at bingo. No, thank you. Oh, no problem. Yeah. The, there you go. See, and we'll have this be a raid message if you're coming in. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. PST for the Game Awards. I was gonna watch it. I'm not really doing anything like famous, not any big co-streaming stuff, but just anything just chill. Yeah, that's gonna be a good time. We'll see what happens. And yeah, then after that, I'm done streaming for the week. But then we'll see what goes on after that. Anyhow, bye.